Alright, welcome back to another Project Diablo 2 video. I am finally back in the servers. I feel like I keep on saying that, but I'm back on the Project Diablo 2 servers. I have been waiting a couple days actually, because every time I seem to get on, the servers seem to be having issues. So right now it seems to be okay. So I'm going to take advantage of this and record a video for Act 4, because I'm already done with Median XL. At least for normal difficulty. I would like for Project Diablo 2 to be in that same ballpark of being, oh, I completed, normal, and then we're on the nightmare. I should probably summon these guys. I'd like to have a little bit more skeletons. Alright, got my whole army up and going. Now we can finally leave. Actually, no, I can't. Servers are very laggy, though, I can tell you that much. Well, they always kind of been high on the ping for me, anyway. I don't know if that's a server thing or not. As much as I hate the servers in this game, or starting to hate them more, I still like the mod. The mod's probably the best. Did my golem die? He died by going down the stairs. That is great. I completed Median XL earlier today, and the Median XL's fun. It's very quick, easy, but it's also not easy at the same time because you like to add enemies that, like, one-shot you, basically. Which, if you have enough reaction time, you could, like, avoid death. But that's all it comes down to. You gotta get your sweat going on with Median XL. Otherwise, you're probably gonna end up dying a lot. So far, I don't think I've died in both the playthroughs so far, so that's a plus. I hope I don't eat my words, though. Like, if there's ghosts up here. In the Plains of Despair. I'm so used to the map being explored that I just keep forgetting that, oh, pressing R doesn't do anything in Project Diablo 2. Other than, stopping your running. Oh, here he is. And he just did a Frost Nova. That's just great. Come on, everybody. Come over here. Oh, wait, I could just do that. Yes, take down his extremely large health bar. This is going to take a while. So there's been a Diablo 2 Resurrected survey going around. I think one's official by Blizzard and the other one was community made. And it talks about a lot of, changes that would players like or dislike if it was added to Resurrected. Shockingly, a lot of the results were in favor of change rather than keeping everything the same, practically. Which is very odd, considering that when most remasters of a beloved game happens, they usually get pushback because of too much change. Cough, cough. Well, I wouldn't say change, more like removing good features. Cough, cough, Reforge. And there's one that's been kind of, like, going the rounds, and it's kind of a mixed bag. It's about personalized loot. Now, personalized loot, to me, doesn't fit Diablo 2's style, or, like, gameplay style, I guess is the best way to put it, or loot style, or whatever you want to interpret that. To me, it doesn't match the gameplay. Diablo 2 was based on a system where personal loot didn't exist, and so everyone had to share what was dropped. If you remember back in the old days of World of Warcraft, for example, a lot of the loot wasn't personalized. It was, everyone saw the same thing. It wasn't like, oh, the paladin got paladin-only gear and the priest got only, priest-only gear. It was, there was a few plate, few cloth, stuff like that. Like in the end of raids, for example. And Diablo 2 is based on that same structure. It's basically, if these arrows that dropped and this gold that dropped, everyone in the game can see it, and they can also pick it up. With personalized loot, it's basically Diablo 3. Everyone gets their own individual loot table and, like, RNG drops. When it's put into a game, it works great with these modern RPGs because you don't have to fight over loot, and the game wasn't built around that. Now, you could easily change how Diablo 2 is, and, of course, make personalized loot, but that doesn't really... To me, it doesn't really feel like Diablo 2 in that case. It just feels like, Diablo 3. If they do add personalized loot, I wouldn't object to that, or be mad about it, I should say. But to me, personally, it would be a little disappointing because the game would be a far cry from what it originally was, and that's what the developers don't want to do, and they stated that. They don't want to stray too far away from what the original game was about and feels and plays. Now another one was balance changes to some like terrible like skills and stuff like that. And there's certain examples like the skeletal mage. This is practically useless. Nobody gets this in a summoner build. They only go for skeletons or maybe a clay golem. But most of the time you're going to go for skeletons, and then you're going to go down your poison and bone spells and get like bone wall and bone spear or something like that, just to do some extra damage. I'm kind of on the fence about this, and I think a lot of people are too, because changing some skills that were considered terrible, but balancing them to making them somewhat more useful would make the game better. But the thing is, it will probably feel less like what Diablo 2 was, with its kind of like weird, like, terrible skills like Disintegrate here, for example. And of course, this is completely different from what the vanilla game is, because this is a mod, but I mean, it's basically useless in vanilla Diablo 2. Because poison is not a very good thing to get in game. People usually don't get it, and even the resistances aren't even worth getting. I just happen to have it because, well, one of my charms has it on it. I usually don't go after poison myself either. I usually try to stray away from that. I don't know, when you balance skills that were bad and were known to be bad, and then you make them good, like let's say the skeleton mages are basically how they are in Project Diablo 2. Now they're better, but they're not that good still. At least I don't think. Well, the last time I remember, they're still not really that good, but they are a lot better than they were before. But let's just say that the damage on the elemental damages are off the charts, and you can stack it with I don't know, lower resist. And lower resist gets a buff to where it can break immunities, and your skeleton mages do already a lot of damage with elemental damage. Well, that makes them more useful, which is a good thing, but it doesn't feel like Diablo 2. It just feels like it just kind of feels like a mod. And so you gotta find that balance. But the thing is about mods, like, there's some good changes with mods, so I don't know. I'm very indecisive about this. I welcome the idea, like, again, skeleton mages or clay golems, for example, because fire golems aren't really that good. Iron golems are a lot more useful, and blood golems are just trash. Clay golems are pretty decent because of the slow enemy speed. Revives aren't really that good. I mean, that's just kind of a personal thing. Now, there was another thing. It was about the stashes. Now, the stashes in Diablo 2 and the normal game are horrible. The stashes were worse, or were terrible in vanilla, but they got better as time progresses. As in, Lord of Destruction came out and made them a little bit more tolerable, but they're still not really that good. So with Pluggy, you can have infinite amount of huge stashes, infinite amount of big stashes. Now, at least I think it's infinite. It feels like it's infinite, but another one of these surveys where it basically said, would you rather have a stash like Pluggy or have it kind of like Diablo 3, where there's only a couple these huge stashes and one of them is a share stash and all that? It seems like more people are inclined to have the Diablo 3 style of stash, which I could kind of see, because Pluggy's a little too overpowered with the stashes because they kind of go all out. They make it very convenient to store all your stuff, which I am totally not against, by the way. But at the same time, when you're trying to make a balanced game, you don't really want a huge stash like Pluggy and hoard all the items. You gotta sacrifice some space. So eventually that huge stash that you just got is just gonna amount to basically nothing. Notice how I've went in a almost complete circle back to the start. And I still have not found the forge. That's what I want to find right now. Or the waypoint. The waypoint would be great right now. Still haven't found the forge, so I'm just gonna walk all the way back down. Did find the waypoint, so that's good. But I would really love to find the forge, because I want to see what runes drop for me. Because I'm more curious about that than just killing Diablo just to get a couple of uniques, if any. There he is. He's got a holy shock aura. Thank God. Alright, let's see what we get. Perfect skull, flawless skull, flawless skull. Wow, that was very disappointing. Well, now I'm upset. Alright, here we go. The River of Flame. We're gonna kill Diablo. And not lag out. Because it seems like I'm lagging out. Because, look, they think I'm over here. Oh, wait, no, they're actually just fighting, guys. Never mind. Really glad those Oblivionites aren't here right now. Otherwise, I'd probably be dead right now. And speaking of Oblivionites, there they are. Whoa, 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 calm down there. I'm gonna go over here. It's getting a little rough here. Well, I have a portal to go back. Alright, he's just gonna run away. Actually, I do need to kill him still. You know, I don't know if I'll be able to do this now. Yeah, he legit just ran away. I hope I can still do this. Did he not spawn? Where is he at? Oh, I didn't even click it. There we go. I thought I did. There he is. Alright, here we go. Find all the big baddies here. I kind of expected that. Let's see how all my skeletons just die here. Yep, there goes one. One of them is frozen. Wow, he just took down like a couple there. And there goes the number. And he almost killed me. That is not good at all. Alright, let's go back and get some more skeletons here. Put another one here, just in case he puts a thing around that. Wow. He did that at probably the best time. Something tells me this is going to be a very long boss fight here. If he does it again, yeah, in which he did, and all my skeletons just died. So that's a little stupid. I guess I'm gonna be stuck here summoning and resummoning skeletons. Not really what I had in mind on doing. I thought this was gonna be a piece of cake. I might actually die here, which is really bad if that happens. Come on, everybody. Maybe I should try distracting him. Yeah, that's probably it. There we go. As long as he doesn't focus on the skeletons, that's probably my best. There we go. And like I said, he wasn't going to drop anything. Alright everybody, that's going to be it for today's video for Project Diablo 2. I finally was able to get on the servers and kill Diablo himself, which is really good. And just like that, the servers go offline. It's very symbolic. If I did not waste time with that Diablo fight, I would have lost connection and would not been able to kill him in time. Seems like fate was on my side today. So if you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing to the channel and leaving a like on this video here. And I will see you all next time.